Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your June 2020 reading for the month of June. Let's see what the energies are up to. So, in the beginning of the month, you have the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Um, this is telling me that you are somewhat distracted from a relationship that you were once very passionate about this relationship, but you're somewhat distracted by this relationship. Um, you're distracted by other things that take you away from this relationship. And then in the middle of the month, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. This is telling me that you feel that you are more the person to be doing all the kind of research and more the more in you have invested more of yourself into this relationship than the other person. You feel that there's no equal give and take, and you feel that this is you, the two of you're the one that's got yourself entrenched very well in the matter. You seem to know more, you seem to have some kind of this could be a partnership involving a business as well. You feel that you're the one doing all the learning, you're the one doing the research especially, and you're the one almost pretty much responsible to keep the whole thing afloat. It feels like if you didn't bring in this particular thing, um, then the whole thing would kind of not even exist, or the whole thing would just have a completely bland quality to it, or it feels like you are making up your part of the bargain. You are bringing your part of the bargain to the whole. You know how 3 plus 2 is 5 and 5 plus 5 is 10. You're feeling that the other 5 is something that is not visible to you, or is something that is questionable, or you feel that you can't rely on it for some reason. It may not even be there. You might be imagining that it's there. You can't tell the difference between what you're imagining and what is reality at this point, right? It's got the Nine of Pentacles in the second half of mm, in the second half of this month. You also have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You're definitely thinking about stability, monies, career. You're thinking about this stable, solid foundation as well, this commitment, and whether to give it more. Because you are again saying, I have in me to make this 3 into a 9, and I am the King of Pentacles. I feel this is your energy. You feel very much like you are able to give more of yourself to this relationship and you don't even mind. So that's very kind of you. Aquarius, you do have, a humanitarian viewpoint, but you're not. This is what I'm talking about here, is this is not the emotion that um this is some. I feel that the person that you're talking about is expecting a 9 of cups, but in its place you have the 9 of pentacles. You know what I mean? They're looking for emotional commitment, they're looking for emotional fulfillment. And I think what you're giving them, this stability, is fine. They are warming up to it, but I feel that unless you are actually able to match their energy when it comes to emotion, they're not going to budge. They're not going to want to give you what you want. I feel what you're expecting is in your terms. Like, you feel it'll look and taste like something that's familiar to you. Unfortunately, what's happening here is that emotion, the force of those emotions, is not something that you are familiar with. You don't even know what they're talking about. You feel like you're seeing 20% of this person when 80% of them is kind of an emotional force of nature. And they don't know how to ask this of you. They don't know how to make you understand that what they're looking for is emotion. You have a very you have a lot of passion. Don't mistake me, you do have a lot of passion for this, but you feel that passion, you're kind of curbing the passion because you feel, I'm not seeing what I want to see, or something that I can understand, or something that I can work with. And you're not, at this point, there's not much else keeping the two of you connected. I also feel like this is a connection that might, not have much else going for it other than this kind of. Oh, well, there is a devotion card. So it feels like the one of you is very devoted to the other. Maybe you are very devoted to this person, and this person could even be yourself. Like you're in a quest to find an inner peace. I'm at peace with myself and the world. In fact, I'm getting this energy that, you are actually, this person that I'm talking about is you. I think you are in a relationship with yourself and you want to figure out what is your own emotional truth. I think you want to figure out, if I open myself up to emotions, what will I find there? I think this is the question you have. You feel like you've reached a point of stability with your pentacles, with your money, with you know what a solid commitment should have, and you have the structure, you have the foundation. But it's like you have a house and it's not a home. It's like the warmth of emotion, the cackles of laughter, the flow of life, the ebullience of energy, the exhilaration, and the, even the deep sadnesses. You want to understand the inner world of emotion, you want to understand that. I feel that you have enough stability, you have enough ideas, you have enough resources. But before you actually offer yourself to someone, I feel you're going within. These are two cards that are showing two people in meditation, one in deep devotion, one looking for inner peace. I think you're going inward in June, Aquarius. I think you are doubly going inward in June, and you're looking for the part of you that makes emotional sense to the intellectual part of you. You have your thoughts, but then emotions have a force of all their own. They can take you on a journey of love, they can take you on a journey of pain, they can take you on a journey of, you know it's like it's like cooking. It's like cooking. You can cook by the book and you can produce something perfect, or you can just start with a blank and just see where things go and start interacting with people, going to the market. Those people, they, if you go to the market, to the supermarket to buy food, you're looking at data. This is cheaper than that, this is fresher than that, and you're buying basis that. There are some people who go there because they know a certain Giovanni, or they know Maria, and they wouldn't shop in any other place because they have to go and see Maria that day. They have to say hello, they have to catch up with the gossip on what she's been up to the day before, how was her evening, how the. So that's the difference I'm talking about. There are people who do this, there are people who do that. I think you've done shopping by the data, and you show your savings very well, and you're kind of, a part of you is bored with it, and you're like, I know that the world of emotion is always calling out to me, but I want to explore it. But I think you're taking this approach of going within, but I feel like, if you, in order to sit back and then look upon that world of emotion, you need to go out there and interact more. And I feel that's where the King of Pentacles is actually saying, you got the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I feel, and then here you've got the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. It's almost like there are two people here. This is one person, and this is one person. Here are the pentacles, the stability. Here are the ideas and the passion to go out and do something new. So there's this inner, there's an inner, there are two people in you. For some of you, I feel this is very internal for you, but for some of you, this could be a person that you are with, also. but I feel that you are seeking inner peace because there's two distinct people here with two distinct ways of looking at the world and what needs to happen in this situation. But you'll be resolving this by going within and looking for inner peace. But I think don't let it get too dramatic. It's the underlying reasons for this drifting apart or having two different points of view is really because you are looking at the emotion that ties them both together. And I think that is one of exploring, one of understanding that you need the element of the cups here to balance things out. I feel that very much. In June, you're going to be looking for an emotional sort of a connection. Okay, so that's your reading, Aquarius, and give us a subscribe or a like to help my channel grow. And I will see you soon. Drop us a comment if you'd like any more information, and take care.